The next 72 hours are crucial. All right, if my Secret Tarot channel has landed on your For You page, this reading may be for you. The reading is going to be general and timeless. You could be absolutely any zodiac sign. If you would like a personal tarot reading, a private one-on-one session with me, or to join our Patreon, check out that box below. It does have all the information that you will need. And just thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to like, share, and subscribe so the rest of the Soul Tribe can find us. All right, now the next 72 hours are crucial. There is a big boundary over here that is either going to have to be set by you or some sort of just boundary in your life. Okay, we do have intuition. Okay, there's a need for boundaries in the next 72 hours, and I'm hearing it's crucial. All right, but whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. For the collective, for all signs, why do we have boundaries? There's a big boundary. That's why this, and I'm feeling the Kalima energy a little bit. That's why the next 72 hours are crucial. This is a boundary that is necessary. Why do we have boundaries? For the next 72 hours are crucial. Why do we have boundaries for the next, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. You got twin flame. Why do we have boundaries and twin flame for the next 72 hours are crucial? For some of you, in the next 72 hours, you may actually have a twin flame. We do have, look at this, hoping over here. For some of you, this reading is coming on your For You page today or landing on your For You page because the next 72 hours are crucial whenever you come across this video. There is a twin flame energy here, but what Spirit is saying is no. This twin flame energy is only going to distract you. Now, most of, say, YouTube Tarot, online Spirit, look at that. Someone says yes. Okay, Facebook Marketplace, and someone just says yes. Where, a lot of spiritual, online stuff is going to, talk about twin flame reunions. Today, you are hearing the truth that is that you need to hear. In the next 72 hours, you may have a twin flame return. But what Spirit's saying is no, okay? If you let this twin flame back into your life, it can throw your life off balance. And it can serve, right? Where it's like it can bring some sort of useful soul lesson or this or that. What I'm seeing here, the next 72 hours are crucial. You don't need to go through some sort of imbalance that may happen if your twin flame comes in. All right, so for some of you, the message in this reading is actually be a little bit careful about letting that twin flame into your life. As you are balanced in your life right now, if you don't have a very firm boundary, it can bring your life out of balance. For the collective, for the all signs collective, for the next 72 hours is crucial. Look at boundaries. Your twin, listen, Linda, listen. Your twin flame is you, okay? And for some of you, the next 72 hours are crucial. Do not learn another lesson of like, oh, let's, bring in the twin flame and then, mirror reflections. This is a twin flame cycle you do not need to go through. And we have a firm no. Boundaries, no. If you let in this twin flame, there's going to be delays in your life. All right? You are your twin flame. That's the lesson over here. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this twin flame. Authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. It's your free will to allow this twin flame back into your life. But what Spirit is saying is do not this will be a distraction, okay? For this particular collective that this video has landed on your For You page, I will be honest that I don't see like a twin flame reunion with yourself. Yes, your twin flame is simply a mirror, a lesson to go within. And Spirit is saying to really protect yourself actually from this twin flame. All right, so that your life doesn't come out of balance. I'm going to grab a few more cards. Why do we have boundaries? Twin flame. distracted, free will, throat chakra. Okay, look at that, and door to romance. Now, for some of you, you definitely are being called to have some sort of boundaries with your twin flame. For some of you, in the next 72 hours, we have the throat chakra and Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so Archangel Gabriel can resonate with you. Why do we have twin flame, boundaries, distracted? We have wealth surrounds you. Wait, I'm thinking of you. Why do we have twin flame, boundaries? Final karmic lesson, okay? But the next 72 hours are crucial, and that's why this video is appearing for you. Because you already learned the final karmic lesson. You don't need to learn it again. There's wealth that surrounds you. You have unlimited abundance over there. You do not need to learn the lesson again. And that's why this reading is showing up for you. The next 72 hours are crucial because there's a gateway opening, and it could be a dharmic path. You could learn a final karmic lesson for another final time, and I don't think you want to do that. So let's see why the next 72 hours are crucial. All right, we have twin flame and boundaries. Boundaries twice. For the All Signs Collective, why do we have twin flame and boundaries? Why do we have twin flame and boundaries? Yeah, we have you already learned a final karmic lesson. You already learned a final karmic lesson. You already had a new beginning. And so what Spirit is saying over here is to have boundaries with them, all right? Do not reopen that door. For All Signs Collective, why do we have twin flames and boundaries for the Ten of Swords? Why do we have twin flame and boundaries for the Ten of Swords? Twin flames are great, right? Twin flames release a lot of illusion. And, you know, for some of you, what you just need to hear is, like, your twin flame connection. I see it being a lot of lessons. And be mindful about chasing, right? The energy of chasing. What are you chasing, right? Like in a twin flame connection, like the excitement, the love. I just can't explain this feeling, right? And this and that. It doesn't lead to anything is exactly actually what I'm trying to say here. And that's why the next 72 hours are crucial. You could reopen that door. It doesn't lead to anything but lessons. For the All Signs Collective, why twin flame and boundaries? Why the Seven of Wands for twin flame and boundaries? You have worked so hard on yourself. Why the Hierophant here for twin flame and boundaries? The next 72 hours are crucial where, look at that, success recognition over here. High Priestess, okay, and the Temperance card. You got good things on the way. You got good things going on, collective. And what Spirit is saying in this reading is your twin flame is you. Don't get distracted by this twin flame journey again. Your twin flame is you. May you have another twin flame. May you have a soul contract with someone that's kind of like a twin flame mirror. Sure. What Spirit's saying is there's a lesson here you don't have to learn again. That your twin flame is you. You let this twin flame back in. What I see is there's going to be destruction that doesn't need to happen. We have the Eight of Coins, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands. You've worked so hard on yourself. You've worked so hard on your life. And I'm seeing within and without. For some of you, you are glowing from the inside out right now. All right. And someone just said that sounds great. A high priest actually just said that sounds great. All right. You are growing spiritually, mentally, financially, emotionally, physically. You know, all these different things here is what I'm seeing. And Spirit's actually giving a twin flame warning here. You and your twin flame have completed all the lessons. You can choose to reopen it and open it and reopen it and then close it and reopen it and close it. What this reading is revealing is the next 72 hours are crucial because there's a twin flame door gateway that is opening and you do not have to walk through it. You're not like this infinite project. And by that, I mean, what I'm seeing for this particular twin flame contract that you have, it's just a hamster wheel of like awakening and this and that. And you can actually just start a whole new chapter. What I'm seeing is the next 72 hours are crucial because actually this twin flame connection is completely closed. If you reopen it, it's going to be your free will. And the truth of what this is showing, you know, is it will lead to like another like shadow work, awakening, this, that, and that there's a little bit of a choice here. You already had a final karmic lesson. And what Spirit's saying is it can be a final karmic lesson. But let's not do that. Now, what do we have for all signs? Now, we're going to just dive a little bit deeper. For the next 72 hours are crucial for twin flame and boundaries. Why do we have 7 of Wands, 8 of Coins, and the Queen of Wands? Why Queen of Wands, 8 of Coins? Now here goes the King of Pentacles. Why do we have Queen of Wands, 8 of Coins, and the 7 of Wands here? Why Queen of Wands? And why the Chariot card with the Hierophant for twin flame and boundaries? Why the Chariot card and the Hierophant for twin flame and boundaries? You know, it was funny because it was like a pause, but for a moment, like this is a divine pause here. What I'm also, there's a song lyric that says, of course, sometimes I'm gonna go down when there's $1 billion on an elevator. You have beautiful things coming in. Of course, sometimes some's gonna go down, right? When there's actually like beautiful things on the other side of that lesson. There's a final karmic lesson here. It's important to have very strong boundaries in this twin flame connection. Where Spirit is saying, hey, do not go on the karmic hamster wheel of that twin flame journey. Now, if you stay focused, you have wealth and prosperity on the way. Cause and effect. Judgment. Why the Chariot card with the Hierophant? Why the Chariot card with the Hierophant over here? Why 7 of Swords with the 6 of Cups over here? You have the Star card. If you walk away from this twin flame connection for good, there is a big blessing on the way. Unlimited abundance, prosperity, you know, and overall, it seems like there's a tangible material blessing on the way. All right. The twin flame energy has kind of leaked. It feels like your prosperity, your abundance, whenever this twin flame energy comes in, like things happen. All right. Now, if you keep the door closed, when it comes to this twin flame, if you walk away, Judgment card, you're going to be blessed over here. Okay, so the next 72 hours are crucial because there does seem to be a twin flame activation, but there's also the next 72 hours are crucial where there's a door or gateway opening of 2 different possibilities, 2 different roads or paths. And you could walk down one that may, the next few months depend on the decisions you make in the next few days. 444 as I say that. All right, so what is the advice for this reading for twin flame and boundaries? Oh, Jesus Christ, you better walk away from that twin flame. You better walk away from that twin flame. 10 of Pentacles, baby, over here. All right? Your twin flame is you. And that's what this reading is saying. Now, let me tell you, for some of you, you have a payout. You are going to be paid out to, like, truly listen, Linda, listen. You will be paid out to walk away from your twin flame. When I tell you the universe is going to pay you out to walk away from them, if you just shift your perspective, hop off that, the woo-woo twin flame journey. If you hop off of it, you're getting a payout from the universe. The true lesson of the twin flame journey is your twin flame is you. All right. And for some of you, again, this is actually a twin flame contract you have. The next 72 hours is crucial because if you keep the door closed, you get this. If you do not keep the door closed when it comes to your twin flame, you get the opposite. Which one do you choose? Which one? That's what I'm seeing over here. All right, so that's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. What is some advice for the next 72 hours are crucial for twin flame and boundaries? Why do we have twin flame and boundaries? What is the advice? What is the advice for twin flame and boundaries? Yeah, going within. We do have a rose without thorns. A lot of cards that came out, but rose without thorns is on the top of these cards over here. We do have devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart, the inner temple. Okay, devoted to you. There's some sort of big lesson here of like being devoted to you. All right. Tuning into the portal of your heart. As you do, when I tell you the universe is going to pay you out a lump sum, okay? The universe will pay you to leave this twin flame. All right. Now, what else do we have for advice for twin flame and boundaries? Reflections. Okay. And we do have authenticity. So just confirmation, because we do have reflections with the twin flame card. Okay. This is a twin flame connection for most of you. And we do have reflections here. We're going to grab not final cards. We're going to grab these cards and then some final cards. What are some final messages of advice for twin flame and boundaries? Soulmates, okay? You and this person. And I will say that might actually be why, like, it is maybe hard to leave, where like this truly is some sort of twin flame contract, because we have soulmates now, spiritual connection, life partner. Why do we have twin flame and boundaries? Why do we have twin flame and boundaries? Oh, Jesus. All right, now for some of you, you really are twin flames. You know, where sometimes it's like no matter what connection, where everybody thinks that everybody's their twin flame. But for some of you, I mean, we have soulmates, we have faith, we have even memories, okay? So for some of you, you are being called to put this behind, which might be hard for you. But twin flame and then boundaries over here, when I tell you life, you're going to have a whole upgrade on your life. Oh, twin flame. Look at that, triggers. Where the twin flame card comes out and I'm like, oh gosh, twin flame and then triggers and then present over here and then heartstrings. Okay. You can't make that up. Where, you know what's so funny? Now, if you're part of my other channel, we had a reading for channel members that I was doing like my best to avoid all the twin flame cards. And when I tell you, they're just falling out and falling out. Okay. This person is your twin flame. There is some sort of like acceptance of this contract, or for some of you, the next 72 hours are crucial where it does, see, so twin flame that that it mirrors. It does confirm this for you. For those of you who've been wondering, is this my twin flame? I mean, I don't know, but if you take like all of these cards coming out in one reading, you could maybe like guess or have a theory that maybe so. But again, you know, this reading though is also confirming if you close this twin flame connection, if you do not reopen the door, you're going to have big blessings in your life, okay? But definitely for some of you, the reason why all of these cards coming out is so that you do not deny it. Denial is a river in Egypt. Okay, why do we have twin flames and boundaries over here? That's it. We're done with the reading. Wealth. And it's interesting that I said we're done with the reading. Wealth surrounds you, and the camera turned off on its own. All right, so Spirit said what Spirit said. Okay, we're done with the reading, but just so that you don't think I left you on a cliffhanger, we're done with the reading. Wealth surrounds you. You're closing out this twin flame contract. As you close out this twin flame contract, it turns into wealth and prosperity, tangible, materialized, okay? Get ready to get paid to walk away from your twin flame, okay? That's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.